Right, hello everybody, Matt Fry here. Thanks for joining me down at Warrington Golf Club, and today we're going to figure out what the difference is between a chip and a pitch shot and get you hitting some better shots. So if you are new to the channel, guys, do remember to hit that subscribe button for loads of content to help you become a better golfer and see your scores improve this year. So we're looking at the difference between a chip and a pitch shot. Now, just to clarify what they are, a chip shot is one where generally we wouldn't see much obstacle between us and the flag, i.e. bunkers, water, lots of undulation, so we're able to get the shot up quickly and then it spends most of its time running along the floor, as where a pitch shot would probably spend a little bit more time up in the air due to things like bunkers or slopes, water, whatever it may be. So we'll have to flight it, we'll see a bit of a higher shot on it. So your chip one's running a lot more, your pitch one is going up through the air and stopping a little bit quicker. So as I'm faced here, you know, I teach quite a lot of people who have that concept wrong already in their mind. They're not quite sure which is which, and then when they're coming to play shots on the course, they're choosing the wrong shot and making quite easy mistakes and then adding 2-3 shots to a score when it could have been something very simple and saved him a few shots. And that is that, say here now, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 yards of fringe grass. It's a little bit different, the grass as we're going there. The lies might not be great when we're down here. But then the majority of the rest of the shot is the green and flat all the way up there. There's not loads of swales. I'm not faced with any bunkers or any tears in the green that I need to fly it up. So what I would tend to see would be someone who would hit this shot here. They've hit a nice one down to the front of the green, and then they're making it so much harder on themselves, because what they start to do is pick their most lofted club out and then try and fly it all the way there like that one. Now, that was a pretty good shot. I pitched it within 2 feet, but all of a sudden I'm now left with a 15-foot putt with a well-struck shot. Like I say, pretty good distance control. So if we can do something slightly different, we're probably going to see better results. So as you notice, I've got 3 clubs out here. I've got my 8-iron, my pitching wedge and my lob wedge there. And just to give you a rough guide, when we are looking at chipping, what I would say is something like this. My 8-iron is going to fly 25% of the way and then run 75% of the way. My pitching wedge is now going to fly 50% of the way and run 50% of the way. And then the lob wedge, as we just saw there, flew 75% and then run 25%. So in this circumstance now, where I've only got 4 yards of fringe grass and this slight swale and then a good 50 feet up to the pin, it would make sense that I pick the option of the 8-iron, where I can just chip it onto the front of the green and let it run out. I know how it's going to react pretty much. I know how it's going to roll when I see it going out on there. So if I can start to choose the right club, it gives me a bigger margin for error, because that lob wedge that I hit then, like I say, it was struck really nicely. I've probably flown it 2 or 3 feet too far, which when you think for a 25-yard shot, flying it 2 or 3 feet isn't that much. It isn't a big gap. So here I could probably fly it 2 or 3 feet, one or short or long of where I intend to hit it, and it should still finish pretty close to the hole. So as we do this, we're going to go for the normal setup, which would be ball in the middle of our stance, 70% weight into our lead foot, grip down into the middle of the grip just to limit the club head speed, because we're only trying to hit a small shot. And now I'm going to pick somewhere that I think is 25% of the way, which I would say is about 4 or 5 feet onto the green, and then I'm just going to try and pop one out here with my 8-iron. Got the right distance, just the wrong direction. So I need to aim a little bit better, it seems. I'll just play one more here. So that was 25%, and it's running a little left to right, this shot. But even then, I didn't strike that as good as my my lob wedge, and I've probably got a better result there. So 3 or 4 feet on, That's a better one. Go on then. Go on. About 2 feet. And again, I don't feel that I struck that anywhere near as well as my lob wedge, but I've got the easiest tap in now. So it's a shot that, if played right and you choose the right shot at the right time, it's a lot easier. So I'll just demonstrate the pitching wedge here. So this is 50-50 now. So I'm picking a spot halfway down the shot, halfway down the green. And even there, I've not hit that fantastic. Not my best one, but I'm closer than my best struck shot out of 4 shots that I've hit. So choosing the right shot is going to give us such a wide margin for error. If you are someone who's playing a lot of lob wedges when there's no obstacles in front of you, when you don't need to throw it up high, I'd start to have a little go at some of these 8 irons or the wedges. It could be a 7 iron, it could be a 9 iron, but it's going to give you that little bit more margin for error and help you start to get the ball a little bit closer and hopefully see that you're starting to drop some shots. So give it a go, try it out. If you don't like it, you don't like it, but let's see. Just give it a go. You might find that you become accustomed with a 9 iron and all of a sudden you start to see that you're making more up and downs, and hopefully, like I say, that's going to be the one that leads to you dropping more shots. So give it a go. Comment down in the box below which one you think is going to be your favourite, whether it's going to be the 8 iron, the 9 iron, the pitching wedge. Remember as well, guys, if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel. There's content all the time to make you better golfers. And who doesn't want that? So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you soon with another one.